Namaste, good morning. Thank you so much for joining the practice. Please practice as always according to your condition, respect your limitations, and think of the practice as an offering. Imagine all beings are experiencing this practice through you, so you want to deliver, of course, the best experience possible and avoid going to a place of pain or suffering or anxiety, because this is not what you want to share with others. So, on that note, let's begin. Close the eyes, bring the attention within. Begin with the sound of Om 3 times to attract divine attention. A divine essence became part of all living beings everywhere. This divine spark is equally present in all beings throughout the endless universe. Consciousness as within and all around us. May all beings everywhere be happy and free from suffering and enjoy this practice through our senses. But we always have a strong desire for the knowledge that liberates us from pain and suffering. And may we cherish no ill feelings against each other. Only ever peace, love, joy, and compassion. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Start off with a mantra, Om Namah Shivaya. I bow to the inner light. So now let's do the mantra for purification to purify the space, the grounds, and all the psychic channels within. If you don't know the mantra, just channel the Guru. Imagine the Guru's chanting through you. You derive all the benefits of the purification of the space, the grounds, and all the psychic channels within. If you do know it, do it with conviction, do it with volume so it can be heard by all the subtle bodies within. Try to do each one in a single breath. You do it 3 times. Om Pavitraha Pavitra Va Sawa Vashtanga Topi Va Yaha Smarit Pandrikaksham Sabahya Bihantrahas Chihi. Om Pavitraha Pavitra Va Sawa Vashtanga Topi Va Yaha Smarit Pandrikaksham Sabahya Bihantrahas Chihi. Om Pavitraha Pavitra Va Sawa Vashtanga Topi Va Yaha Smarit Pandrikaksham Sabahya Byantrahas Jihi. Let's do spiritual breathing now in order to connect more deeply with the divine within, who is always established in the spiritual heart, located in the center of the chest and right side of the physical heart. Bring your arms up now, the palms slightly turned up. From the fingertips, inhale, bless the best down through the arms right into spiritual heart. 2, 3, 4, feel it all flooding in. 6, 7, 8. Holding it all in the spiritual heart, hold the attention in the breath there. 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale out through the arms, just the breath leads. Everything that pulled in stays within. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale again, bring in everything you need right into spiritual heart. 5, 6, 7, 8. Holding the spiritual heart as an offering to God who resides there. Exhale out through the arms. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time, inhale down everything you need into the spiritual heart. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Holding it all again in the spiritual heart. Exhale out through the arms. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring the arms down now. So let's do some stimulation of the bija of the chakras through the bija mantras. So the chakras are 7 main. They're like 7 centers of consciousness all throughout the body, along the central psychic channels. So 7 of them, located at the root, the sacral area, the navel, the heart, the throat, and the third eye, and the crown. So when we doing this, imagine that you're opening up the gates in order to allow for the passage for the vital force energy to eventually fly all the way up. When you're fully established in the ethical rules, that's when that journey, that launching will begin. And it is said that when that vital force, that energy reaches the crown, you may experience, it may trigger divine bliss. Hands in Jnana Mudra. So repeat the 2 following sets of tones after me, each one for each the chakras. You can also picture the color associated with each of the chakras. Starting at the root, Muladhara chakra, red is the color there. Lam, 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 lam. Repeat. Lam, 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 lam. Go now to Svahistana, located a little bit above at the sacral, in the sacral area. The color is orange. Vam, 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 vam. Repeat. Vam, 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 vam. Go to the navel, Manipura. The color is yellow. Ram, 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 ram. Go ahead. Ram, 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 ram. Next, the heart, Anahata. The color is green. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Next, the base of the throat, Vishuddha, the color is blue. Hum, 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 hum. Hum, 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 hum. Followed by the crown, not the crown, the third eye, Agnya, the color indigo. Om, 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 om. Om, 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 om. And now the crown, the color violet, Sahasrara. One long sustained Om. Make it long and loud so that it can be heard by all beings everywhere. Inhale. Once again, the color violet at the crown. So let's do a bit of alternate nostril breathing now. We use a rhythm of 4, 16, 8. Let's try that. I'll just count a little bit quicker. Usually it's done in a ratio of 1, 4, 2. So 4 on the inhale, through the active side, I'll explain that in a moment. Close the nostrils for 16 counts. Hold, apply the throat and root lock. Exhale out through the right for, the left, less active side for 8, and then back the other way. So it's this type of shape, just like a slinky, going back and forth. Okay, so for the breath retention, since it's high, anything higher than 10 counts is when you apply the locks. For the root lock, imagine you're lifting the whole pelvic floor up towards the navel. You can bring the anus right up to the navel or get that sensation that you're making that connection. Push the belly button to the front of the spine. For the throat lock, as you inhale, you're filling up the lungs, you're raising the chest, so when it comes time for the breath retention, you just tip your chin down and then your back can remain straight. You don't want to hunch your back. If you can't reach your chin to your chest, bring a little pillow there if you like. If you also bring your tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth behind the teeth, this will also help to seal the lock off. The attention at the space between the eyebrows. Okay, so apply that during the root breath retention. And now to find the active nostril. First of all, the hands. Left hand always stays locked in Jnana Mudra on the knee. Right hand, second, third fingers fall down to the palm. This is Vishnu Mudra. When you turn the palm towards you, no longer Vishnu Mudra. But we use the thumb for the right nostril, right ring finger for the left to control the passage of the breath through the nostrils. Close off now the right side. Inhale through left. Send a few puffs of air through it quickly. Inhale, inhale, and exhale. Do the same on the other side. Use the right ring finger for the left nostril. Whichever side feels more open is your active side. If you can't tell the difference, just default to the left side as your active side. My active side was my left side, so we'll demonstrate with that. So tall and straight now. This helps to bring the mind to a state of calmness, more conducive to meditation, helps to remove cravings and restlessness of the mind. So breathe out completely, empty the lungs. Close off the left, less active side. Inhale for the active. 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath for 16. 2, 3, 4. All the attention to space in your eyebrows. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Out through the less active side. 2, 3. By 8th count, you're completely empty. 6, 7, 8. Inhale through the less active side. 3, 4. Hold the breath for 16 again. All the attention to space in your eyebrows. Apply the throat in a root lock. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Exhale out through the active side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That was one cycle. Inhale through the active side. 3, 4. Hold for 16. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Out through the less active. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale through the less active. 3. Hold again.
everything, imagine, stops. The activity, the mind, the body, and emotions as though they're frozen. 13, 14, 15, 16, out through the left. Actually, I think I messed up. So through the less active side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale through the less active side. 3, 4. Hold for 16. Remember the locks at the throat and root. 14, 15, 16. Exhale out through the active. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, active. Hold for 16. Mentally count in your mind. Keep the count very even. 13, 14, 15, 16. Out through the less active. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale through the less active. Fill up as much as you can to hold. Hold for 16. 15, 16, out through the active. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale through the active. Hold. Exhale through the less active side. 7, 8. Inhale through the less active side. 3, 4. Hold for 16. All the attention to the center of the forebelly, the seat of divine perception located there. Exhale through the active. 6, 7, 8. Last round. Inhale. Hold. Exhale out through the less active. Inhale through the less active. Hold for 16. Exhale out through the active. Release your right hand, bring it into Jnana Mudra on the right knee. Just take a moment to assess the state of the body, the mind, and emotions. Any shifts that happened, even if it stayed the same. Whatever you're observing, be completely unjudging and without expectation. Just be the witness. Through the practice of being a witness, eventually ego dissolves, as to say, the identification of the body, the mind, and emotions. Just imagine yourself as a conduit through which you are sending out love to all beings, sending out your gifts, sharing your gifts with all beings, for everything is meant to be shared. So let's continue with that mindset throughout the practice. Make the practice an offering. Honor all beings, for God is within each and every being. So through the forms, this is how we see God, through different eyes. So let's come to standing with that in mind. So let's drop some warm-ups, prepare for the practice. Hands on the hips and start to turn your head. Take the head all around and around, the ears
ears to shoulders, the chin to the chest, back of the head to the top of the back. And then go in the opposite direction now. And then the right arm circles backwards. And go forward. Feel so you're holding your weight of 5 pounds in the hand to make the arm swing more easily. Left arm, make like you're winding up to throw a ball. And then go in the opposite direction now. And now both arms up over the head. Take hold of the opposite elbows, bend to the left, bounce a few times on each side. Try not to make folds at the waist. Try to keep both sides of your body, your trunk, as long as possible, as smooth as possible. And then bounce to your left again. Come back to the center. Little circles over the head to start. Mostly head, neck, and shoulders moving. The circles getting larger and larger. The chest, the upper back coming into the movement now. Good. And then go in the opposite direction. Again, little circles to start. But then the circles get larger and larger. And then coming back to the center, release the arms. Shake up the wrists, move the hands very, very fast from side to side. Like you have no control of the hands are moving all by themselves. Up and down, like you're shaking water droplets off your hands to dry them. Good, release the arms. Feel as though the arms like heavy ropes hanging off the shoulders. And just move from side to side. See all the way around you. And then come back. Next one, you have to do with enthusiasm to make it live up to its name. It's called Breath of Joy. First 2 movements on the in the inhale, last one exhale. On the exhale, when you throw the body down, imagine you're tossing all the negativity out with the breath. So it looks like this. Join me now. Make like a conductor. Roll the belly against the thighs. And last one, just stay, once you're throwing your body down, just stay there for a moment, allow the body to stop shaking and bouncing. And then roll your way up. Good, now bounce nice and loose. Lift the heels up off the ground. Lift the feet up off the ground. Get up higher. Push out the reach your toes. Good, get the knees right up. And now running on the spot. Fast and furious. Like raindrops in a rainstorm. As fast as you can. Feel it right up to the buttocks. And then conclude. Take a deep breath in. Breathe in the best of the best. Exhale, send it everywhere throughout the body. Imagine going out to all beings. Remember, everything's meant to be shared. Now arms out to the side. Swing the right leg back and forth like a pendulum. Try to get your knee right up to the shoulder. The toes behind the head. Feel free to bring your left hand to a wall if you need to. And then the other leg. Bend your toes back so you don't sit them on the ground. And then conclude. Bring the feet back together, or close together, arms by sides of the body. You have to really engage your core and your leg muscles for this. So raise your arms up and the heels up as you lift, as you inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come back down, exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Push into reach your toes. Come up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, come up as smoothly as possible, descend. 2, 3, without dropping your heels heavily to the ground, like you're landing on a cloud. Come up again. Hollow out the area underneath the rib cage, make it go long and hollow. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more time. Press into reach your toes, come up. Charge. Feel the muscles in your calves and your thighs engaging your core. 5, 6. Hold the breath, stay way up there. Exhale, come back down. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tip the head down on the chest, the chin down on the chest in a gesture of humility. Stay in this humble mindset throughout the practice. Notice when the mind is quiet, you have more control over everything, the body, the mind, and the emotions. And you may see all things with even more love. So come to front from that. When the mind is peaceful, then it has a good effect on your comportment, and it helps to increase your compassion or tap into your compassion. Hands to the heart. Surya Namaskara. Raise your arms up over the head, arch back. Go down, bend your knees if you need to bring your hands on the ground, your belly and your thighs. Right foot back, lower down the knee, drop down to the seat. Come into high plank, knees down. Take the seat back and glide through between your arms if you can. Brush your nose, gradually coming forward. Roll the shoulders down and back, take the head back. Take the seat back. If that's difficult to glide, you can just come into baby plank perhaps, and then drop your hips between your hands into your Bhujangasana. Do according to your condition. Again, take the seat back and come forward. Creeping through the grass, uncoiling majestically. Adho Mukha Savasana. Lift the seat, allow the head to go down below the arms. And now the right foot comes forward to the hands. If that's difficult, lower your left knee down. If the foot doesn't make it all the way, just use your right hand to push a foot forward. Alternatively, if that's too much, you can just walk your feet to the hands. Uttanasana. Come all the way to standing, reach up. Hands back to the heart. Go up and back. And go down. Whatever you do, just do your best and do it with great love. Left foot back. Into the high plank. Knees down, the seat goes back, and come forward 3 times. Blessed are those who can imitate the forms physically. Imagine having a boundless range of motion like the serpent. Twice, blessed are those who can imitate the forms physically and mentally. Embody all their qualities, be regal and wise like the serpent. And then 3 times, blessed are those who can imitate the forms on all levels, physically, mentally, and spiritually. Adho Mukha Savasana. See God within each and every being. See that divine spark. It's equally present in all beings. Left foot forward, feet together. And right up again. Pranayama. Keep on going, don't worry about the breath, but try to move in a way that keeps the breath even and steady. Right foot's back, it'll have a good effect on the mind. High plank, knees down, the seat goes back, come through between the arms. This time press into your hands, lift the hips away from the ground, upward facing dog. Stay here for a moment, bend the toes under, and push the hips further forward, the shoulders go back. Look like a dog howling at the moon, so move the body here a little bit. And then hinge your seat all the way up and back. Adho Mukha Savasana. Work the shoulders here. Try to get your head below the arms, the heart towards the ground, the belly towards the thighs. See if you can push your heels down as well. Look like a dog stretching its back. Now the right foot comes forward, feet together, Uttanasana. And come all the way up, arch back. Engage your buttocks and your upper back to support you when you go back. Pranayama. Again, stretch. Hinge at the hips. Fold your body over your legs. Left foot goes back into plank. And again, all the way back and then through between your arms. Now upward to downward 3 times. Round your back, take your chin in. Drop your heart towards the ground. If you're flexible, touch your forehead to the ground. Roll over your toes. Right to upward facing dog again. Back the other way. Push the heart between your shoulder blades and then sink the heart right down. And one more time, come forward. Push into your hands. Then pull with your hands as you make your way into upward facing dog. The other way. Push your hands into the mat like you're trying to push the floor away. Adho Mukha Savasana. Good. And then the left foot comes forward. Feet together, Uttanasana. I'm trying to merge with the forms and see the world through different eyes. This is what helps to cultivate compassion and openness, receptiveness, hands to the heart. Go up and back. This time, let's bend your knees, belly on your thighs. Join your belly to your thighs. Your arms come over your head. Right foot goes back. Into Kapiyasana. Swing your arms up. Lift the chest. Now right back to the previous pose. Swing your hands behind the back again. The feet together, Uttanasana. Left foot goes back, same way. Reach up and back. Telescope your trunk out of the hips. Swing your hands behind the back. Join your feet together, Uttanasana. Right foot goes back. Reach up and back. Swing your hands behind the back. Again, Uttanasana. Seat over heels. And one last time with your left foot side. Reach up and back. Stretch both sides of your body. Swing your hands behind the back. Join your feet together, Uttanasana. Good. Now from here, right foot we can go on. Reach up and back, Kapiyasana. Come back into high plank. Ashtanga Namaskar, knees, chest, forehead down this time. Right into upward facing dog. You can always modify with cobra. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now the right leg goes up, three-legged dog. Send the foot between the hands. Right back into Kapiyasana. So your hands behind the back, hold the breath. Left foot comes forward to meet the right. Uttanasana. Come all the way up to standing arch back. Pranayama. Bring your arms up, stretch the whole front of the body. As you come down, melt your belly onto your thighs. Push your forehead towards your shins. Try to straighten your legs as much as you can. Left foot goes back. Kapiyasana. Reach your arms all the way up over your head and back. Plant your hands, come back into high plank. Ashtanga Namaskar, knees, chest, forehead down, through into your upward facing dog. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now swing your left leg up, open up your left hip, and then come into plank. And then three-legged dog, swing your right leg up, look up with your right arm, back into high plank. Left leg up, back into plank, then a right leg right away, and back into your plank. This time we move on. Left leg goes all the way up and back. Send the foot between the hands. Shoulders over the fingertips. The foot lands softly. No jerks. No loud aggressive footfalls. No loud aggressive movements. Feet together. Hands again. Join your hands up over your back if you can. Uttanasana. If it's too much, keep your hands apart. Come all the way up to standing arch back. Pranayama. Transition seamlessly like you're doing a divine dance of devotion. Reach up and back. These are all just to warm up the body. Belly on your thighs. The seat comes over heels, perhaps forehead towards or on your shins if your legs are straight. Right foot goes back into Kapiyasana. Push your lower back up and in. Lift the heart. Go back into your back bend, into your high plank. Knees, chest, forehead down. Through into your upward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Right leg goes up and back. Send the foot between the hands. Transition seamlessly like you're doing a divine dance of devotion. Radiate your light from within, just like the crescent moon reflects the light of the sun. Join your hands behind the back, and the left foot comes forward. Uttanasana. And right up we go. Pranayama. Go up and back. And down. Make the practice of moving meditation. Try to merge with the forms. Left foot goes back into Kapiyasana. Reach up and back. Come back into high plank. Down we go. Through into your upward facing dog. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left leg goes up. To see God, to see yourselves and all beings, that's how you cultivate compassion. Left foot comes forward, because then it becomes unthinkable to want to inflict harm upon anyone. Join your hands behind the back. Right foot comes forward. Uttanasana. Always offering the best possible. Reach up and back. And then Pranayama. Take a moment to just stay in stillness here. From the heart, inhale the love from the heart up to the crown. Hold the attention at the crown. Imagine that all the love you sent up there is going out to all beings everywhere. Exhale back down to the heart. Remain established in divine, unconditional love for all beings. And release. So let's continue with some standing sequences now. Or balancing sequences first. So let's start off with the left, standing on the left foot, ballet pose. Take hold of the heel, right heel from the inside. Fix your gaze on a point. Bring your leg out to the side if you can. If you don't have much flexibility, you can hold underneath the knee. You can even keep your knee bent if you need to. But if you can, try to be like a ballet dancer. Take your left, the foot is on the same line as your fingertips. More flexibility, bring your left leg up, right leg up higher. Lean to your left. Lift up through the heart. Exude the grace and the magnificence of a dancer. Good. Now, see if you before you let go of the foot though, you want to do it so that you don't allow the foot to drop. So hold your breath, engage your leg and the core muscles, let go of the foot slowly. Good. Now, lean to your left a little bit, swing your leg back, right into gliding eagle. If you need to bring your hands down to the ground, it's okay. But lean down, your belly on your thigh, your arms out to the side, palms down. Like an eagle soaring down from a great height. See if you can get your foot higher than a buttocks, your head lower than a buttocks. Good, now press into your left foot again, hold the breath, so you can come right back up into your ballet pose. Previous pose. Good. And then release. Often, sometimes we don't challenge ourselves. You have to go to your edge of potential every time in order to go past it. Go on your other foot now, your right foot, take hold of your left heel and bring your leg up and out to the side if you can. Push through the base of the toes. Lift the heart. Look up if you can. Good, every pose an offering. Now, see if you can let go of the foot. Again, hold the breath. Engage your leg and the core muscles. Let go of the foot very slowly. Lean to the right. Keep pressing down into the right foot. Bend your right knee so you land your belly on your thigh. All the transitions slow, thoughtful. Like you're doing a moving meditation. So no jerks, no fast movement that will throw the mind out of focus. Arch your back a little if you can, bring your left foot up even higher, point the toes. Good. Now come back up, hold the breath as you come back up. Don't move your eyes too quickly. Keep your gaze always steady so then the mind can remain as such as well. Bring the foot back down. Charge the body, stand tall in Tadasana, come into mountain consciousness. Quiet, massive, unmoving. From the base of the spine, which is like the base of the mountain, breathe all the way up to the crown, which is representative of the summit. Exhale slowly back down to the base of the spine. Remain solid and unshakable in your devotion to serve others through the practice. Good. Now we're going to go to the back end of the mat. Let's go with the left foot forward, left fingertips down on the ground, not too close to the foot. A little distance away, bring the right leg up, open up to the right, bring the right arm up. If this is too much, if you can't reach the ground, you can either use a block if you have a block, or just come down on your knee. So you can do it from here. So whichever you're at, again, wherever you're at, just do your best. If you stay on the fingertips, you'll give yourself a little bit more height. Try to get your right shoulder right on top of the left, your hips stacked as well. Your right foot goes a little bit back, so from above it looks like a crescent moon. There's a curve in the body. Now from here, are you able to take the foot, if you, the leg? If you can't reach, bring the right knee right in towards your belly, and then take hold of your leg just above the ankle, and then pull on your leg, try to get your knee all the way up again, and push your foot away. If you want to keep going, look forward, make sure your hip is over the heel, take off all but just the index finger off the ground. Maybe take your hand to your heart, or press into your left knee. Whoops, come all the way up. into Natarajasana. You can even bring your left hand back there into your standing bow pose. And break the pose. If at any point you fall, just come right back up. The effort is always more important. The intention behind the practice is more important than the result. Right foot forward, right hand down about 14 or 16 inches in front of your right foot, and then come up. Left arm floats up, open up fully to your left. Left foot again goes back, hips and chest forward. Keep your fingers together, toes pointed. Remember, it's an offering, so you make it as beautiful as possible. Take hold of your leg if you can, and bring your left knee right into your belly, into like you're doing a tuck, and then take hold of your leg just above the ankle. It's a little bit more, a better grip if you take hold of the leg as opposed to the foot. Push the left shoulder all the way back, push your foot away from your seat if you can. Feel free to stay there, or again, move into the Natarajasana, where you just come, take off all but just the index finger. Maybe hold your breath and bring your hand to the heart, or press into your right knee on your way up. Natarajasana. Stand tall, magnificent like a dancer. If you want to take your hand back there, bring your foot in towards your seat, and then push the foot back out. Toes roughly in line with about the height of the head. And release. Good. Again, charge the body, turn the palms forward this time. Inhale, imagine you're soaking up the best of the best, coming right through the arms, up the legs, up the arms, right up the spine to the crown. Exhale, send it everywhere. Okay, one last one. We'll maybe do a little bit of playing in this one. So bend your knees. Start with your fingers on the ground. Right foot slides back. Bring the right knee all the way up. Starting off with a hummingbird. Your body very compact, like the frame of a hummingbird. If you can, take your fingers up off the ground, right up to the shoulders or over your head. Good. Now take hold of, bring your hands back down. Your left hand comes to your ankle, index finger pressed along the outside heel. Bring your right knee up as high as you can. If you're flexible, extend your leg all the way up like it's doing a standing split. Your belly stays with your thighs, so keep your left knee bent if you need to keep that connection. Bring the right hand right in close to your foot. Maybe take off all but just the index finger, and even take the hand to the foot inside. Hug your forearm to your leg. Your gaze is just in front of your toes. Now place both hands on either side of the foot. Bend your leg again. Flex your foot. Keep your feet close to your seat. And now push the left heel up off the ground. So come forward, shoulders over your fingertips. This works your core a little bit. Try keep your hands very close to your foot. If you want, you can jump up, around the body. If you have a handstand, you can stay in your handstand. Look between your hands. If you keep your legs bent, it's a little bit easier. If you want, come to a wall. Come not too far from the wall, so that when you come up, your foot is on. When you bring your foot on the wall, it's for the height of the hip, and then you bring your other hand foot behind. So you shouldn't be reaching for the wall. If you're reaching for the wall, come closer. And then again, between your hands, you can pull your heel away from the wall or the seat of the chair and find a balance. All right, so not easy for me to show on a walk because I don't have one obviously, but also try not, when your feet start to come far away from your hands, you have to bring more energy into the jump, so then you lose your energy very quickly. Keep your hands close to your foot, works your core very good, very well. Come back down, we have another side to do. So take a moment here, hang like a rag doll, breathe in, breathe out. And try it on the other side. Fingertips come, actually turn maybe index finger just on the ground, slide your left foot back, and bring your left knee all the way up. Keep your right knee bent so your belly stays with your thigh. And then start to lift your hands up off the ground, right to the shoulders or over your head. And then
standing split, or keep your knee just bent and push your knee up all the way if you can. If you're flexible, extend your leg all the way up. Right hand comes to your ankle, index finger pressed outside the heel. Your left hand comes right close to the foot. So you can take your hand on the foot as well. Now, bring both hands on either side of the foot, very close. Wrist just in front of your toes. Bend your left leg, keep your heel close to your seat, and again, press up and down off the heel. If you want, hold the breath, take a few jumps, push into the hands. If you go over, tuck your chin in and just go. So you have to keep pressing into your hands so you don't fall. Okay, so you have to really keep pressing down your hands. If you know you're going over, just keep your strength in your hands, and then you'll be able to land in your Urdhva Dhanurasana. Good to practice sometimes. Press to the base of your toes. Flex your feet. Push down into your hands. Look between your hands. Easiest way to balance is to keep your legs bent and split. And back down. Again, hang like a rag doll. Breathe in. Breathe out, let go of all fatigue. And roll your way up. Everything, of course, according to your comfort level. If you don't feel comfortable, just wait for it to come. Eventually, you'll have the desire. So don't have to force it. So now return to long edge of the mat. Fingertips in line with your elbows, the height of the shoulders. Step or jump your feet apart. Turn to your left, bend your left knee, come down. Ideally, your hip above the height of the knee. If you're more flexible, go a little bit lower. Bring your knee over your toes. Your arms straight. This, all the lines, the warrior, the strong limbs, reflects the qualities of a warrior. The strength, the power, the determination. Go now from here. Virabhadrasana. Bring your arms up. You can bring your hands together if you like. Allow the head to fall back. If you can't get your right hip to turn, you bring your right foot a little bit out to the right. That might help create a little bit of distance to your feet. It's good also for balance. Now from here, lower the knee down, flatten out the toes, drop your seat right close to the front heel. You can have your hands on the seat to start. Pull the seat down with your heels, your palms. Push the rib cage up and smooth the skin underneath your hands. So there's no wrinkles in the back, in the skin of the back, underneath your hands. Create space. If you feel okay to do so, bring your arms up. Kali Mudra, the embodiment of fierceness and fearlessness and transformation. Stretch the arms back. You can, if your seat is right close to front heel, practice getting your foot up off the ground. Okay, if it comes up, point your toes. If you fold your hands back, maybe the hands will hands will come right to the foot at some point. You can allow the head to go down. If you need to keep one hand on the ground, steady yourself, or press your hand, the thumb into the back of the knee to again wrap your fingers around the outside of the knee, or the outside of the knee to direct the foot to where it needs to go. Okay, and then eventually you find your own tricks through constant practice. Break the pose, lizard. Move your left foot out towards the edge of the mat. Bend the toes under and back foot and just scooch back and forth. Try to get your hips further back. Your knee further back so the thigh comes further closer to the ground, or more the thigh comes down. Lower the knee down in a new position. If your hips are low enough, fall to your right. Rest on your forearm and then roll back to your left. Both sides of your hips equally close. Make sure this is not happening, nor this. Keep your shin vertical, your knee close to the shoulder, and try to get your back lower than the knee. If you're flexible, your hips are down, come right down on your belly and your chest. Wherever you are, fix your gaze. Be like a lizard that doesn't blink. Allow the mind to go steady as a gaze. If your chest is on the ground, you can bring your armpit on the foot, left armpit on the left foot. You can take your left arm out to the side, and from the outside it goes underneath your knee, and you can join your hands over your back. If you have that, go ahead. Not important, not a requirement. Break the pose, come back up. From here, bring the left foot in a little bit, bend the toes under and the back foot. Your legs should look like a box. If you can pick up your foot, it's a good sign. Turn to the right, bring the left hand down, right arm up. Push the shoulder against the inside of the knee, the right arm goes back. Make sure your shoulder's not jutting forward. Straight line through the arm, hand to hand. If you have a bind, go ahead, or even a half bind, the right hand come behind the back on the thigh, or drop your left shoulder a little bit lower than the line of the knee, left arm goes underneath your leg. The right arm goes behind the back, so you're not binding around the seat, it's just on the outside of the left thigh. Push your right shoulder back again. Try to get your chest fully open, so different angles you can see. Hold up on the wrist if you can, move it up to your elbow if you can. Bend the toes under, lift the back knee up off the ground. Try to get your right hip all the way up, your head close to the ground. If you want to do a regular Tikkanasana, you can. Left hand on the shin or behind your heel if you can, if it allows you to open up. So different again expressions as a pose. The side, you shouldn't be like falling forward, all the way up. If you're still motivated to go on, right foot comes forward to the left, push into your right foot and come all the way up into your bird of paradise. Keep your knees as shoulder. If you're flexible, your shoulders to your knee, you can bring the left leg all the way up. If you don't have that, you can do either this pose, bring your arm around the side. Oh, I'm not doing this very well. So press into your right foot, bring your knee up, and wrap your left arm around the leg. Can you join your hands if you can behind the back? And then from here, release, bring your left foot back down, step the right foot back into your lunge again, or your right knee on the ground again, your legs again like a box. Parivita Paskanasana, right arm goes here outside the left leg. Right hand push into your left, push left hand down. At the same time, the bodies come up over the thighs. And then the chest to your thumbs, take the left shoulder all the way back. Turn your face and chest up. If you want to take a bind, turn more to your left, bring your fingers in towards your wrist. Use your left hand to guide your arm underneath, push your seat back. Then you can maybe create more space for the hand to go, right arm to go underneath. Lift the back knee if you can. Push out to the right heel. Break the pose. Rock your hands back towards the middle of the mat. Come all the way up. And I'm going to jump 180 degrees. Or turn around. Go to the right. Virabhadrasana. Sink into the front hip. The consciousness of a warrior. The qualities are already within you. You just have to turn them on. Left arm goes up. Virabhadrasana. Make the adjustment to the back foot if you need to. Bring it up to your left. You can bring your hands together as well. Hands down. Left knee down. Drop your seat close to the front heel. Set up for Kapiyasana. Use the hands to again pull the seat down. Push the rib cage up. Lift the heart so that the back of the body, lower back, free of wrinkles. Drop your shoulders so the neck doesn't get all wrinkled at the back either. And then bring your arms up if you can. Kapiyasana. Rock your shoulders back and forth. Pull the arms back behind the ears. Keep the arms straight. There's no discontinuities along the line from point to point in that crescent moon. smooth curve. If you want to play with variations, go ahead. Left hand comes back. So you can press the thumb. If you're flexible, you can guide your foot up towards your head. And then once it's there, you can reach around with the other hand, see if the hand will find the foot. If you have the other variation with the swan, again, just close to the front heel, bring your left foot up. Bring a little bit from the shoulder, so your knee moves out to the edge of the mat a little bit, fingers close to your ear. You can even join your hands in front of your face, turn your palms away, and push your foot away from your shoulder. Also a beautiful variation. Break the pose. Bring the foot back down, turn to the front. Lift the back knee, push back and forth. Try to get your knees far back as you can before you lower it down, flatten out the toes, and fall on your left forearm again. Roll back to the right. If your hips are nowhere close to the ground, stay on your hands, keep secure your hip down. Feels like they're made of lead. Like there's a big weight sitting on top of your seat. Sometimes you have to use your imagination to create images. Visualizations will help you go deeper. Think of a lizard with its low profile, not a care in the world, just basking in the sun. Become one with the form. Make sure your chest is on the ground again, arms out to the side or into your bind if you like. Good, now come back onto your hands. You want to bring the right foot closer. See if you can lift up the foot and make sure it's well placed. The legs look like a box. Bend the toes under on the back foot. Turn to your left, and then bring your hands down. Right hand down, left arm goes up. Sukha Trikonasana, or with a bind or half bind if you like. Hand on the thigh, or around underneath the right arm. The right arm goes underneath the right leg. Press your arms against the back of the right thigh. If you can, lift the left knee up off the ground. Keep your head low. Try to get your left hip up so your left leg straightens all the way. Want to do a regular triangle? Go ahead. Hand behind the heel. Head to the hip in the same, hip to head in the same line. You can bring your hand on the foot if that's easier for you to come open up. If you have a bind, see if you can get your arm, see if you can take hold of the wrist, your left wrist with your right hand, move it up towards your elbow. If you want to come up into bird of paradise, hold your breath, bring the left foot forward to meet the right, push into your left foot and come up. Shoulder with your knee, so you can raise your right leg up. Or again, take hold of the foot, bring your knee behind. It's like you're holding a newspaper underneath your arm. Your right hand come to your seat or all the way behind your back. You might be able to bind your hands. You can do this one as well. Now release, bring the right leg back down, left foot goes back into your twist, left arm up, go to the right. Your hands can stay in prayer. Right hand pushes your left. Lift the body at the same time as your hands are coming down and turn your face and chest up. If you want to go into a bind, go ahead. Sometimes it's easier if your knee is up off the ground, if you're in a lunge already. So you have more space, not as much obstruction with the back leg. Try everything. The purpose, as we move towards self-realization, we have to realize we have to pass through all the forms, all the experiences. Break the pose, come back into high plank. And then get ready for a side plank. Move onto your left hand, turn to the right, Vasisthasana. If you're dropping into your shoulder, your hips are sagging, lower your left knee down. If you have wrist issues, come onto your forearm and do it from here as well. Again, do according to your abilities. Use your imagination to find variations that work for you. Come back, go to the other side. Again, you can stay in the forearms if you're doing it on your forearms or on your knee or on your hand. They're all perfect if you're offering them up. All forms are perfect. Because that is the nature of God who is within all beings. Now back to plank. This time if you want, add in a variation if you like, or do the same variation as you did. Push your seats back, come to down facing dog. Sometimes that helps you to come into your different variations if your hips are already high. So drag your right foot back, spin on your left foot. Make sure your inside edge to the left foot is down, otherwise it's hard. Just keep your balance. Keep your left leg straight as well, your hip all the way up. And then maybe you can bring your foot up off the ground more easily. If you can, take hold of the knee, maybe even reach for your foot. The toes are in the same line of your knee on the left leg, so you can get your inside edge of the foot down. Break the pose, come back into high plank, go on the other hand now. And push your seat up, downward facing dog, and then you're in a good position to set up. Your hip is already high, just spin on the right foot, turn the toes, the foot not so much at 9 degrees to the leg, more in the same line as the rest of your leg. And see if you can take your left foot up off the ground. Take hold of the knee or the foot. Constant practice, anger, determination, adherence to ethical rules helps you to make rapid progress. Break the pose. Come back into Adho Mukha Savasana. And from here, lift your heels, bend your knees, jump to the front of the mat. So here, press the forearms, the wrists together, in line with your elbows, push the back of the arms into your inside your thighs. Plant your hands down, lift your heels so you can get your shoulders over your fingertips. Even if you stay here, perfect. If you want, pull your toes away from the ground on one foot, hold your breath so you can bring your toes up on the other foot as well. This is okay with you. Tuck your chin in, bring your forehead down. Stay perched on your legs. Good. Then lift your head up, flex your feet, hold your breath, and then bring your feet back down. So again, do according to your abilities. You don't even have to lift your feet up off the ground if you don't want to. Let's do one more time. Those of you who want to go right to headstand, you can. So it starts the same way. Push. When you're starting off, you want to have your head higher than the seat the whole time, like you're an airplane taking off. If you get your seat up too high, it's not quite the same pose. Like it's more like you're doing a crane pose. But then, like your seat is up higher than the head, and you might fall on your head, which just might not be what you want to do. Okay? So press into your arms, squeeze your inner thighs against your legs, squeeze the ankles against the inner, against the arms, and then if you can, tuck your chin in, keep pressing your hands, bring your forehead down softly. You're on the hairline, you can stay there or come all the way up. We don't stay. Come back down with control. Bring your shins back on the arms, flex your feet, hold the breath so you can get your head up first before your feet come down. Now from here, child's pose, belly on your thighs, forehead down, breathe in. Breathe out all fatigue. Roll your way up. Now we're going to do headstand. So just give me a moment. Okay, so from headstand, if you already know what you're doing, go ahead, you don't have to wait. If you want to do it against the wall, again, bring your feet so that they're about right against the wall. Your seat is on your heels. When you bring your elbows down in front of your knees, you should be underneath your shoulders. You should be able to take hold of your outer arms easily. Then interlace your fingers, Form a U shape with your hands. Your hands not underneath your head. They're supporting the back of the head, so it's like a helmet. You bring your head in a space inside your hands. Lift your seat. Bring your foot on the seat of the chair or on, again, a wall. Look at the wall, bring your heel about the height of your hip. Your other foot hangs back behind you. Keep it dangling low like a low-hanging fruit. Push firmly into your arms, especially if it's uncomfortable for your head. You press more weight into your arms. And see if you can pull your heel away from the wall or the chair. Just try to keep your toes bent back, your foot flexed. Will help to engage your muscles to stay up longer. Eventually, maybe it's just the base of the big toe on a wall. Eventually, maybe you'll be able to take your foot away from the wall entirely. Of course, if you're more advanced, you can do other variations. Once you find a pose, be still in a pose. Leave it alone. Come into lotus. If you have lotus, this helps the mind go more into one-pointedness state. Bring your knees all the way up. Nothing to do, nowhere to go but deep within, beyond the body, the mind, and emotions. Now you can start working on variations. So you can flatten your hands on the ground and uninterlace your fingers, your palms flat on the ground. Easiest way again is to split your legs, one leg forward, one leg back, bend your toes back, your heels about the height of the hips. Press into your arms and you're able to lift your head up off the ground. Just turn your head forward like you're going into a cobra pose from child's pose. Just tilt your head up. Or practice coming in just on one hand. Lean towards one arm. You have to press the top of the head against the inside of the wrist and bring one hand into a tripod while you lean against into the other arm. And so then you can see if you take off one finger at a time too, just on the index fingers, and see if you can take your hand up off the ground entirely. Try it with both sides. So important thing here is to ensure that you can move your legs around easily. Okay, so your legs might just kind of move as you're trying to go into the pose a little bit, so you have to be comfortable moving and keeping your balance. Don't, again, throw your body around. Go nice and slow and smoothly. Lean into your arm, take your hand out into tripod. See if you can come off all, which is the index finger. Eventually, maybe just the baby finger. Eventually, lean towards one side. See if you can take your hand up off the ground. Maybe even to the foot behind you eventually. Good. Fingers are facing away. Even just coming in this stance with your hands wide, tripod, but lift your fingers, lift your heels and palms up, fingers facing away. Again, see if you can come off all but just the index finger in each hand. Stay for another 20 seconds. Let your nipple come on your baby finger as well. Most of the way is on your head. And then break the pose. Come back down. Relax in child's pose. Breathe in, breathe out. Now roll your way up. Actually bring your arms in front. Glide through between your arms into your Bhujangasana again. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Come to the front of the mat. Any which way you want to get there is fine. Arms out. And then come back. So keep your heels down. This one, shoulders back. Keep your shoulders back as you come down. Works different muscles may not be balance might not be as much of a challenge in this one, but you're working different muscles. You feel it more in your core, backs your legs maybe. And then lower your seat right behind your heels, softly press into your arms, send your hands behind your legs behind your head, your feet behind your head. Halasana. Feel free to stay there, or you can come into Shavangasana, shoulder stand. Bring your hands behind the back. Bring your wrists together, try to get your elbows closer together behind your back. Hide your arms behind your back. From in front, you can't see them anymore. Bring your hands on the back and bring your legs up. One or both at a time. Heels in line with your seat. Chin, chest and your chin together. If you want to go into lotus, go ahead. Makes it even more powerful. You can use your hands if you know the variation and push into your thighs. Try to get your knees higher than your hips. Nothing to do, nowhere to go but deep within, beyond the body, the mind, and emotions. These are not representative of the true self. Now from here, if you have a lotus, you may keep your lotus. Bring your thighs against your body. If you know how to do embryo pose, Pindasana, wrap your arms around your legs. Join your hands underneath your seat. You can do that. If you don't have a lotus, come back into your plow. Feet behind your head. If your feet come down, you can bring your hands on the ground behind your back. Also, you can bring your knees on either side of the head. Bend your legs, your thighs against your either side of the belly. And remove all distractions coming through the eyes and the ears by shutting the eyes and squeezing the knees into the ears. Roll down, press your hands down or hold the edge of the mat to ensure the descent is controlled. Your back rolls down bit by bit. If your hands are behind your back, perhaps your seat will land on your wrist as your back is coming down. And then once your seat is on the ground, lower your legs and stop halfway, 45 degrees. Once you're there, take a moment to just shift from side to side. Try to get your hands underneath your seat a little bit more. Or move your hands underneath your seat if they weren't already there. Palms down, hide your arms underneath your body. And now lift your back up off the ground, push your elbows in a little bit tighter towards another lifted chest, top head comes down. Fish. If it's too much, keep your legs up, bring your legs down. Breathe very fast in the nose. Bring your feet close to your seat. Either side, your head down, push into your arms and lift your back up the ground for bridge pose. Your chest again, close to your chin, and your shin should be vertical to your knees, not over your toes. Push your shoulders into your shoulders, lift your chest so that your shins are vertical. If you want Urdhva Dhanurasana, so if you're top, you can also keep your top on the ground. Bring your hands behind your head on either side, a little bit behind, press into your fingertips. Lift your seat up off the ground, bounce your head a little bit closer in, turn your hands around. And then up we go. Take your head up off the ground if you can, lift your heels. Urdhva Dhanurasana. Stretch. Walk your feet a little bit closer to your hands, get a little bit more height. Work the back bend a little bit more. Shift, rock from side to side. Not side to side, from front and back. Try to get your chest in front of your arms. Very flexible, you might be able to, and strong, you can even throw yourself to the side. And then go back. Advanced practitioners, of course, go ahead. Lift up a little bit more, stretch. Bring your heels down, Bring the left leg up. You can also do some bridge pose. Bring your knee in towards your belly first and then straighten your leg. If you want, come onto your fingertips on the right hand. See if you can come on just the index finger of the right hand. Maybe even lift your hand up off the ground. Other side. This is if you're in upward facing bow, not in bridge. Bring your knee into your chest, your right knee, and straighten the leg. You can do this again in your bridge pose. You can also come on the fingertips of your left hand, turn fingers away. Come on just the index finger of the left hand if you can. See if you can take your hand up off the ground. Hold your breath. Push out to the base of the toes of the right raised leg. Good. And break the pose. Come back down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Remove all fatigue. Relax. Bring your knees in towards your shoulders. Hold on to your shins. Roll from side to side. Come into happy baby blue if you like. Onto your edges of your feet. Go from side to side. Happy baby. Good. Now if you want, you can open up your legs even. If you're flexible, you can take hold of your heels or hold your hand, bring your hands a little bit closer on the backs of the lower legs or thighs even. You can see you get your toes to the ground and line with your shoulders. Keep your seat down. Your seat should not be lifted here. Bring your legs back together. Bring your left foot down, flat on the ground. You can stay bent. Take hold of the right ankle, knee on the right shoulder, and pull the leg towards your head. If you can straighten your left leg, go ahead. You're very flexible. You can bring your right foot all the way down to the ground beside your head. Now from here, bring your leg back into half happy baby pose with your right leg bent. You can bring the right arm over your leg. It looks like this. The back of the arm underneath your leg, except you're lying on your back, and you're pushing into the back knee with the upper arm near the shoulder. That right hand goes underneath your seat, and then you can even see if you can move. Try to peel your shoulders up the mat, pull your foot further back, pull it to your left, and then you can get maybe your leg behind your head. I'm doing this sitting up so you can see, but I don't. You can also bring your left knee in towards your body as well. Just wiggle. Just keep trying to get your knee up. Your right hip goes up a little bit. Your knee goes to your right shoulder, your ear, and peel your shoulders off the mat. And then you might be able to get your leg behind your head. Not important. If you have the pose, go ahead. Break the pose. Try it on the other side. So slide your right foot in if you like. If you don't need to, then you can keep your right leg straight, but bring your left leg up. Your knee to the shoulder, hold the ankle. And pull the foot closer to your head, straighten out the left leg. And if you're flexible, you can even bring your foot all the way down to the ground, beside your head. Half happy baby pose. Bring your heel back in line with the back of the knee. Your shin is vertical. You can bring your left arm in front of your leg if you like. Push the back of the arm underneath your knee. Bring your right knee in again if you need to. If you're trying to take your leg behind your head, left hand can slip underneath your seat, and then just push into your down into your leg. Push the left elbow down. Try to get your shoulders up off the mat. Push the foot behind your head and to the right, and then if you tuck your chin in, you get your shoulders high enough, you'll eventually get your head in front of your leg. Break the pose, breathe in, breathe out. Bring Bring your feet close to your seat. And just feet, see if you can touch your heels with your fingertips. Lift your back up off the ground. Not to back bend yet, just straight line from shoulders to the hips. Press your hands into your thighs. Good. Then slowly lower your back down the ground, starting at the top of the back. As you're coming down, push into your thighs. Try to get your seat right to the heels. Stretch out the back. And from here, cross your ankles. Bring these into your body. Come back to seated position. And come down onto your belly. Abdomen. Hands underneath your shoulders. Forehead down. Roll the shoulders down, forward and then back down. Press into your hands and come up into your cobra. Chest forward. Keep your feet together. Engage your buttocks. Your upper back muscles. Your glutes. Take your head back. Try not to lose your neck. This way you roll the shoulders forward and down and telescope your neck out of the shoulders. If you want, you can either stay on the forearms if to modify. Push your chest forward, anchor down to the thighs, tops of the feet, and your hips. More flexible, you're ready. Walk your hands closer, you can come onto your fingertips even. Shift one side to the other so you can take your weight up off your hands so you can replace them closer and closer to the body. If you want, separate your feet now. Experiment with lifting your feet up. You bring your hands very close to your hips, right in front of your hips. Imagine you squeezing soft on your knees and point your toes. Maybe your feet will come closer to your head. Then once your feet are to the head, you can bring your wrists down again. Break the pose, come back down. Relax, forehead on the hands, breathe in and breathe out. Bring your feet up, close your seat, fingertips on either side of the body, beyond the edge of the mat, in line with your shoulders. Lift your chest, push your thighs up off the ground. Push into your fingertips. Then bring your arms up like you're skydiving. Keep pushing up through the heels, the base of the toes. If you have the reach around, take hold of the ankles. Push your feet away from your head first, and then pull on your legs so your thighs come further up. You can rock if you like. Maybe you can come all the way back onto your knees. You can stay there, or that regular bow pose, chest up, only the pelvis on the ground. Look up, see if you can see your toes above your head. Try not to have your feet too far apart, but hip width. Surrender to the pose. Offer it up. And then break the pose. Pull the heel in. Heels in towards the seat. Release, forehead down. Breathe in. And breathe out. One more pose. You can do the Dhanurasana again, or upward facing bow, or anything else you know. You can do cobra or anything, any kind of back bend. Go ahead. Upward facing bow is the king of the mother of the back bends. Bring your fingertips on the other side of the head. Lift your seat, push into fingertips, and then slide on the back your head so you're on the top of the head. Turn your hands around so fingers facing towards the feet, and come up. Lift your head up. Lift the heels. If you can do it from standing, go ahead. Bring your feet a little bit further apart. To start, you can even do this against the wall. Come close to a wall, bring your hands on the wall and just walk your way down. But bring your knees, bend your knees so your knees are over your toes. And from here, press into your seat. Keep your hips forward. And your head goes back. You can see the floor easily. Then bring your hands down. Okay, so if you stay lower on the ground, then you won't have as high of a distance to come down, as much of a distance to come down. You can either come back onto your back, or if you're strong, bring one hand to the back of the knee. Push your hips forward, hold your breath together and back. and walk your way back up. Good. All sorts of tricks again. Now come onto your seat for your final twist. Ardha Matsyendrasana, left leg either folds under, your right foot goes on the outside of the left knee, or you extend your left leg if you can't get both sides of your seat down with your legs bent like that. Your foot goes beyond the knee in this one, the right hand right against the center of the back, left arm up, twist to the right, turn your shoulders so they're in line along the edge of the mat, look back behind over your back shoulder. If your leg is bent, feel free to take a bind or even take your hand to your heel. Left hand to your left heel, pull on the heel, and this gives you a little bit more resistance as you twist. Try to get your chin over the back shoulders, not just the eyes that turn. Actively twist, feel so you can imagine you see right through your skin at the spinal cord column spiraling upwards. Back, change your legs around. Especially in this one with your leg extended, sometimes this happens. You're leaning back, it looks more like a lounging pose. Actively twist, left hand right against the back, right foot beyond the knee, and then twist. Imagine you're trying to use your right arm to pull the knee past your right edge of the body. Straighten up on the inhale. Create more length and space, and then exhale, twist deeper. Not all in the same breath. Till you arrive at a final position, take your time to arrive. Break the pose, lie down on the back for Shavasana. Once you're down, the feet are away from one another. The toes beyond the edge of the mat, your hands away from your body as well. Hands beyond the edge of the mat, palms facing up. Just allow everything now to relax. Feels like the muscles just instantly dissolved. The flesh hanging off the bones. The best coming to you now. They come in fuller force as a result of you offering up your practice, offering your gifts. Because the practice becomes an act of love and compassion when you're going beyond yourself, sharing the benefits with all beings with no attachment to the result, just doing the best that you can to serve all beings through the practice. Even the effort is significant, even if you don't get to the final pose, it's not the important thing. When you see something is important, you're more willing, you're more apt to stick with it and to share it with others because you know its benefits. You know its power. Say to yourself the following sentence 3 times to ingrain it in your mind and heart. Everything I do with love for all beings. Everything I do with love for all beings.
mindset, then it extends into your day-to-day life as well. And you're more conscious of what your actions, thoughts, and words are, because if we know that all beings are being affected to an extent by everything we do, say, and think, then we're more careful of what we put out there. And bit by bit, we become more ethically civilized. So now with the intention firmly ingrained in our hearts and minds, we remember to do it when we bring it back in, when we come back to our day-to-day lives as well, in all our interactions. So now prepare to come back from Shavasana. Become aware of your legs, your arms, your fingers, toes. The systems that animate the body. In a loving and gentle way, make your way back to seated position. As least amount of noise and fidgeting and movement as possible. Watch the body moving by itself back into seated position. And sitting up tall and supreme for the closing. Instill the peace within, send out to all beings everywhere. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Be receptive to the grace of God. All is within. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining. Much love. See you soon.